Okay, hi. I don't know if you guys can see that back there. I had some jumps of the last video. The looks like the festival is showing up. The weird kink one. That's weird. Like, I know you guys can probably see all those tent things and here they have like it blocked off to whatnot, but I'm like, I live on this island. But yeah, so I know I had to put in the timestamp of where I saw on the previous video last time I was doing one of these in the afternoon, where I saw the turbine blades going. It's because I saw it on the back side, not on the front side. I saw the front was like that little blurred, but I wasn't sure if it was something weird. So that's why I had to put in the timestamp, Steve, so that you could go back and see that I'm looking at the back of the boat or the cargo area, and I can see the three circles. Monday, the tower, the boom tower left, or came by. I was gonna vlog that, but then I realized, nah, people have seen enough of them. I didn't even take a picture of it. I'm just so used to turbine tower trunks. What are they called? Wind turbine trunks passing by here to go out and I don't know. It's really hard. I'm gonna try to hold still, but like right along the water, they have some out there. If I was on the other side of the camera, I could, if I flipped it around, I could probably zoom, but I've shown them off before. They're out there turning. Got a wind coming in from the southwest. I've been reading a book recently, Salmoth, from Stephen Brust. And so the vlogs, what feels like to me, the vlogs have been a little bit iffy and spotty because I'm reading the book, and because of my problems with reading, hypnotizing myself and passing out, it gets awkward, and I have, yeah. And so sometimes I pass out while reading it. So I limit myself to a chapter or two, depending on, like, if I've downed like a half a liter of coffee, I wait about 5 minutes and I go try to get two, and I'm usually still taking a nap after the second chapter. It's so bad. Like, it feels bad that I have to take a nap sometimes during, because I've conked myself out. But we definitely have a nice day out today. Look at all those seagulls. Mewing. Meeuwen. Mewing. Mayu is singular. So that's a cool blue and yellow boat. Some kids walk past, all that jazz. Anyways, so part of the thing about like the scripted video that I was talking about is not necessarily that I'm going to write up a whole paper and then read it off to you guys. What it is I need an outline, because Matt knows, but for many people who don't necessarily know or deal with me on much more of a consistent basis, these videos are so off the cuff. They are so random. I try to bring up an idea, and sometimes I will get distracted. I have had, and if I try to form a thought and talk about something kind of serious, I get distracted in all the varying branches that can happen in a normal conversation, and I don't know which ones to take. And if I detect myself leaning off on one, I realize I've lost track, and it's been 10 minutes. Oops. So I sometimes have to re-record. And, so that's why I was like, have an outline. But I don't know how to do the outline, because... But yeah. Oh, we got one tiny little cloud that blocked the sun. whatever. I shaved today, so I feel super overweight. But, you know, at least the sun is hitting my skin and giving me a bit more of a tan. It is like 26 degrees out. Anyways, here comes the sun. I can see the shadow moving away. But anyways, got some nice weather here. We're gonna get, I mean, obviously the nice weather doesn't stay very long. We're gonna have onweersbouwen sometime later this week. Not necessarily sure what's exactly happening. New weather app. It's not a new weather. It's a new weather app to me, but it gives me morning and evening stuff. It's the Koninklijke Nederlandse Meteoroloog Instituut, KNMI. Like, it's, I've brought it up before. It is the Dutch weather website. And so, yeah. I mean, it's nice being out and about, smelling the nature, getting the pollen inundated in the face. Especially when you live in a place, and you live in an apartment that has filtered air. It's good overall, but ugh. Sometimes you just need to come look at the nature. This is just a slocha. And that's why I say it's like water, land, water, land. We're on an island in an island. Look at all the ducks. You think I'm gonna feed him something? I don't have anything for you guys. I wish I did. It'd be cool. I've been pondering picking up a bird seed feeder sort of thing for the balcony, because I know sometimes the little ball birds and stuff come by, and I don't know if they're looking for nesting material or food or anything, but you know, we don't go out on the balcony much. It's not like we have tons of stuff out there, but it could also build dependencies. I mean, I could always just literally ask the pet store if it's a good idea. If they say no, okay. If I had a whole town, I guess maybe, but I just have a balcony. Oh, it's the Fun Days Hotel. But anyways, that's about it. The things like I want to talk about that come with like the longer video is like, I want to talk about things that I felt like I made mistakes on with football and the team and how things, and I feel like maybe I should just make multiple videos, because otherwise I'm going to have like way too many topics in one. I'm going to talk about the people, I'm going to talk about the memories that are outside of the people, I'm going to talk about the pulling away I have from the United States. It's really hard once you're not inundated by the United States to keep, and I have this thing about my personality that when I've stopped doing something, I get a bit hostile towards it for a little while. And so it was very similar to smoking. I'm relatively okay with it now, but when I first quit, I was very dismissive, grumbly about the people that still did. Trying to maintain judgmentalness. But yeah, so like getting out and being free of the United States, people are like, you should really come visit us. And I'm just like, you do realize that's like, do you want to come live? You want to come visit hell? No. And like, no matter how many times I tell people, or how many times Aaron tells people, he's like, you know, we'll say, I have no desire to go back inside the United States in the near future. Oh, why? Because both of us have had a lot of the problem, at least I have in my life, where people say, come and visit. And then it's a pain in the ass to get them to visit me. The moment I move away from people, the moment I realized how much I mattered. And so, yeah.